Hi, Be Present community. It's Tammy here, and I have some exciting, albeit bittersweet news to share with you. And get this, 12 years ago today, I just got the notification in my Facebook today. 12 years ago today, the studio, Be Present Studio, what would become Be Present Studio, was finished in the basement of my home, and it was time to start inviting women. Because I don't know if you knew that or not, but Be Present Studio started in the basement of my home as a church small group. So it's so fun to look back and see how beautiful this ride has been and the evolution and the way that has changed and evolved. I'm so grateful for the numerous amount of women, the heart work, the soul work, the muscle work, of course, all the sweat equity that we've all put in. I'm just so grateful when I look back and see where the studio has taken us as a community, has taken me personally, has taken our team. It's been one beautiful and wild ride. I will also say that we are always saying that challenge equals change, and also that change is challenging, right? So in the last 12 years, we've gone through lots of changes as a studio, and I myself have continued to evolve. And something that I've learned through my time at the studio is that I love serving women. I love working with women on their growth, and I've been becoming more and more passionate about working with women on their internal growth with things such as soul care sessions and life coaching, to work on things as women who struggle with being perfectionistic or having that inner critic voice, and really wanting to help women to listen and hear their deep inner knowing and follow that intuition. That type of work is like jazzing me up to no end. And pairing that with my passion for retreats and wanting to lead more retreats and diverse types of retreats and local retreats. I have had so many dreams for retreats and visions for that I have not had time to put to it. And then I had a child 2 years ago, my little darling Samuel. Things have been radically shifted in my life, and I am finding that the time that I want to do certain things is just not there. And so I have been coming to terms with, in the recent years, it's been something that I've been trying to kind of avoid, but also listening to my own advice and listening to that inner knowing that it's time to transition Be Present Studio to a new owner. And that has been one of the hardest parts of this journey so far. But I will say that when I started dreaming and thinking of what could this look like if I were no longer the owner and someone else were, could that be a thing? And I dreamt that, please, yes, I sure hope so, because the Be Present Studio community is literally like part of my heart, and I love it so much. My love for the studio, my love for fitness, my love for exercise, all of that, none of that has changed. It's just that I'm shifting in the ways that I'm wanting to use some of my passions. So my dream was that maybe somebody who was already on the team would want to take over the studio, that they would be in a time in their life where this would be the right fit for them. And guess what? She's not going to be brand new to you because she's been on the team for 2 years already. I'd like to announce, this is where it gets really exciting, Amanda Brandy, come on over here. She's got a new hat to wear.
Yes, I'm very, very excited to have this opportunity that Tammy and Brian presented to both me and my husband and our family. And after lots of time and thought and conversation, I'm just so excited for this opportunity. So for the last 17 years, I've been an elementary teacher in different grade levels. Fitness and health have always been an important part of my life, from classes at home to running with friends. And about 3 years ago, I was introduced to the studio from another bartender, Taylor Letts. And I started taking classes here and just loved the community and loved being with all of the people here. And then not too far in, probably 8 to 9 months in, I was asked to do training to become a bartender. And I was like so nervous and excited, and probably one of the most challenging things that I've ever done in my life. But again, like we talk about all the time, challenge equals change. And it was something that I stuck with and I just loved. And so for the last 2 years, I've been able to be an instructor here, which I've absolutely loved. Also in my heart for the last few years is I've wanted to step away from teaching, but also having the opportunity to make an impact in people's lives. And so when this was presented to me, I was like, wow, what a cool opportunity to still get to build relationships, still get to have that piece of my life, but also the opportunity to challenge myself. And so this presented itself, and we are very excited for this opportunity.
Yes, and the more Amanda and I work together and talk through things, the easier it gets for me to let go and the easier it is for me to get excited about the future. And we will have more communications to come. You'll get to hear more from Amanda, of course, and from her husband as well, because he's planning on being an integral part as they launch and just create vision for continuing with excellence, wanting to challenge those bodies and renew minds and refresh souls. So we're not going anywhere, and we hope you don't either. This change will take place on May 1st, so I will be around and sweating at least until then, and I hope to see you. I know Amanda looks forward to seeing you, and if you haven't been at the studio in a while, this could be a fun time for you to come and see, oh, what's this like? New ownership, new energy, and it's gonna be really beautiful, and I'm just so excited for what's to come. Thank you, Amanda.
Thank you, Tammy.